Now's the time that either fortunes are made or fortunes are lost. And you don't want to be on the losing side. We want to be on the winning side. Be cautious. Know that there's a lot of risk in this market right now. If it goes up, I don't know how far it's going up. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd like to hear if you think I've done the wrong thing by selling out a good portion of my portfolio today. I know I'm not the only one doing it, but it's not to say I'm right or wrong. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So comment below if you think that I've done the right thing or the wrong thing. Here are the 3 tips I'd give you if you were thinking about joining the crypto market or you're in the crypto market today, and today being the 21st of June. I personally feel like there's a tremendous amount of risk based on all the indicators that I'm looking at, both technical and kind of fundamental. So I'm looking at what whales are doing. I'm looking at what investors are doing. I'm looking at all the technical charts and all the levels that are being broken through that we kind of consider to be kind of like the final threshold. Now, does this mean that the market's going down because all these indicators are being broken? No, we could get a reversal and we could watch the market go up to new highs, and and nobody knows exactly where it's going to go. But I'm just telling you that the risk, in my opinion, is higher than I'm willing to accept. And so what I'm looking at is just getting rid of some of my crypto. Bitcoin, alternative coins, I'm going to go across the board. And today I diluted or divested about 60 to 75% of my personal portfolio. Now, I did that because I felt like there was just so much risk in the market that I needed to take some risk off the table. Now, that doesn't necessarily apply to everyone that's watching the video today. That's just for what I saw as being necessary to protect my investments. Now, I do have some advice that I would give anyone that was looking to understand what to do right now. And so the first piece of advice, I'm going to have 3 pieces of advice for 3 different types of people. If I was in this situation, this is exactly what I would do. So, number 1, if I only had a little amount in the market, I would just hold. It's too risky to sell out right now. And if it's a little amount and you don't really care about, what happens to it, then just hold it and let's see what shakes out. If you're a long-term investor, if you're a hodler, the long term is probably going to pay off for you. Okay, so that's piece of advice number 1. Number 2, if you're not in the market today, I certainly would look at the opportunity to buy into the market. So we're at about 32, 33K right now. I might wait a few hours. I might wait a few days. I might want to see if this market actually goes lower. There's a lot of us that think the market's actually going to go lower right now. So I just watch, and even if you get in at 32, it's not a bad entry point. But just know that I'd be watching to see if this is the right time for me to get in the market, especially if I'm new to the market. And then finally, number 3, looking at the market right now, and if I was a gambling person, I was thinking, gosh, I just got to go all in. This is it, man. It's fallen $6,000-$7,000 this week. I need to go all in. I see it keeps going down to 32. I mean, don't be fooled into this trap. This could be a trap. It could be like, hey, we're bobbling around 32 because everybody is thinking the same thing. Everybody has all their bets placed on 32 because we've watched the market several times over the last few weeks go down to 32, and then what does it do? It bounces right back up to 40. So everybody's on this pattern of thinking it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, hey, guess what? That doesn't always work out that way. And today might be one of those days where you might regret that decision. So that third piece of advice, I would not go all in on this market. I might, like I say, go back and revert to number 2. I'd watch the market. I might put a little in today. I might put a little bit in tomorrow. And just kind of wait and see how things play out over the next few days, over the next few weeks. It's just been kind of a tumultuous market for the last few weeks if you've been in it. It hasn't been a lot of fun to be in, but at the same time, if you like a challenge and you like a lot of volatility, it's been incredibly fun to follow. But from my standpoint, too much risk for me. I'm out a portion of my portfolio. I'm going to sit by the sidelines for a little bit and reevaluate what I'm going to be doing next. And I think if you're watching this and you're getting value out of it, I think you should like, and I think you should subscribe because you're going to continue to get videos like this that are going to be very informative. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So none of this should be construed as financial advice that I'm giving you. It's more or less just telling you my story and what I would tell to a friend if we were having drinks, about what three options, if he needed them, I would give those to him. So just take this with a grain of salt, but do your own research and everything else. But again, if you're finding value, please like and subscribe and even comment. Now's the time that either fortunes are made or fortunes are lost. And you don't want to be on the losing side. We want to be on the winning side. Be cautious. Know that there's a lot of risk in this market right now. If it goes up, I don't know how far it's going up. Again, just be cautious and do your best.